The Brooks Fire Department has the new tool in its chest when dealing with livestock emergencies and caring for horses or cattle when they're found in distress.
If they get the call that there's a livestock rollover or a livestock incident, whether it be a fire, whether it be a roof collapse because of snow, whether it be any kind of an incident involving livestock where they need to be contained and handled, usually the fire department is going to be one of the first responders.
In the past, when a rollover happened on the highway, for example, nearby ranchers were called to provide livestock panels or materials to help contain the scene, as well as keep animals and passing motorists safe. But finding these things from several sources took time.
If you're calling somebody at 3 o'clock in the morning, they got to get ready and stuff, and maybe it takes an hour, maybe it takes 3 hours to get the needed equipment on scene.
Oftentimes, these animals are in distress, so they're making noise, they're rustling, they're scrambling, they're trying to maintain their own life, and especially in some cases, it's compounded by a fire, and so the animals are physically trapped inside this liner, and they're burning, or in some cases they're on top of each other. In most cases, they're on top of each other, so they can't breathe, and they're scrambling, and they're just doing whatever they can do to survive, to breathe.
We, as caregivers with people, we think about the golden hour, right? That's where we want to get definitive care to whoever's hurting or ill, critically ill or injured. Within an hour, we want to get them to definitive care. Animals should be no different.
Now, thanks to a major donation by the Equine Foundation of Canada, an emergency livestock trailer has been purchased for the department.
They bought one up by Leduc, and the president's up there, and I knew about it, and so we had a little bit of surplus funds this year, and so I said, well, could we maybe get one of them down here, because the livestock industry here is large with both horses and cattle, and lots of traffic on the highways, and there's been quite a few rollovers and things like that, and it's good to have equipment to deal with it. So I talked to the chief and I talked to the president, and we got the board to support it and vote the funds to donate for the trailer.
The panels and other tools were gathered thanks to donations by area businesses, making emergency response times faster while also helping the producer save a precious commodity.
And there's a financial component to it, and oftentimes we do, livestock do expire in a situation like this, and the more that we can keep alive, the value of the livestock today are absolutely critical. So although in some cases they're insured, it still costs somebody something. These are a living, breathing asset, if you will.
The trailer's primary home will be in Brooks, but Fire Chief Swanson says it will always be available to all 10 fire departments within the County of Newell. For Go Southern Alberta, I'm Christy Pick.